Ryder. And right now, I believe a late takedown by Wilson of Ryder makes it a 4-3 game, but that is just underway in the first period. Meanwhile, we'll move to 184. Cameron Pine of Clarion versus Chase Kranitz of Buffalo.
Pine with a major decision, 15-4 in the first match. Kind of really came out and threw his opponent to his back. Started off 7-0 in that match. And Kranitz with a major decision over Lions of Cleveland, 15-3. And then a 12-5 decision over Dean of Ryder to get to the semifinals. Number 1 and number 4.
Pine looked really good in his opening match.
Pine's one of those guys that if he wants to get after you early, he wants to get the takedown, looking for back points early on to make you wrestle from behind. He's into that underhook quickly. We saw him go double under in the last match, and he's working that double underhook again. He went to the foot sweep from here last time. Kranitz is aware of that, so Kranitz trying to keep his hips away, trying to keep his head buried in the chest to keep his hips away. Pine really working him. Pine knows he's in nice and deep here. He doesn't want him to back off the mat here. And we get the stalling warning by Kranitz because he does back off the mat. So Pine gets kind of what he wants out of there. Kind of fakes the high crotch and comes up square. I think he fakes the high crotch because he wants to come up with an underhook.
These two wrestlers have not faced each other over the last handful of years. Pine comes in, WrestleStat ranking of number 46, Kranitz at an even 100.
Pine's one of these dangerous guys. He's going to go upper body with you. He can pin anybody at just about any time. Shoots the high crotch, comes back out. Kranitz with a reshot on it, nice and deep. Pine, nice job of getting the hips back. Nice job by Pine of circling back to the center of the mat. If he backs straight out of the mat, we're even up on stalling points. Nice job by Pine. That's the senior. That's a senior with 22 victories doing the smart thing on the edge of the mat. Low single there. Nice job. Just kind of drops in on a low single, catches Kranitz and gets his hip trapped in the mat, comes up on top. 3-0 now, Pine in the lead. Pine up on his toes, really trying to pressure Kranitz a little bit here. Trying to roll a wrist or bring a wrist underneath there. Working from a claw ride to a spiral right now. He's got the 2-on-1, and Kranitz, nice job of turning out there. Pine trying to lock on the leg. Work a little bit more riding time. We got the 2-on-1, looks like the near side. Pine now kind of squeezing that boot in, looking to pressure. We got a stalling warning on Kranitz right now. That's a point for Pine, because we had him for backing out earlier. Pine now up on top, pressure in the head a little bit. Got that boot in, forward up above the knee there. Really kind of pressure in the hip of Kranitz.
Trying to turn him.
We get a stalling call on Pine. So we've evened up the stalling calls right now. Pine says, man, I just turned him. Leave me a little bit. Give me 3 more seconds. It's usually the way that works out. You turn him as the referee's blowing his whistle.
But a nice job off that restart to reestablish position, because you could tell that Kranitz was trying to book it out of there to get his escape point.
Pine just kind of keeping that pressure, pushing forward right there. Kranitz, nice job getting on the hands, backs out of the mat there. We're going to call that action, taking it out. 2 officials are going to talk to each other about it a little bit. The mat assistant does a little bit of a drive-by and tells him what he's thinking.
He's also letting him know there's only 9 seconds remaining. It's his job to watch the clock.
Nice job by Pine. Gonna ride him out here. Nice job of finishing the period out on top by Pine. Picks up a 1:29 riding time.
Let's take a look at the takedown. What do you see here?
Boy, just a real nice low shot single. Pulls it in, gets Kranitz to his hip right away, so Kranitz has no place to go. Kranitz can't come over the top and try and lock in the crotch. Real nice job by Pine with that low shot there. Pine down here in the second period. To his feet quickly, gets the reversal. Now we're going to get one for the escape. Action taking him off the mat. I thought he could have just as easily awarded 2 there. Well, he did award 2 there.
Gave him the escape on the reversal.
He gave reversal there, not escape. So started from the down position. I must have been 2 on the hand that went up. So we're 6-0 right now, Pine. Pine back again, trying to work that near side boot in. Got the near side arm barred, really pressuring that right side there. Now he's got the leg forward up, driving across his back. A lot of pressure on the hip. Kranitz does a nice job of going with the pressure back to his feet to get 1 there. Nice job of Kranitz of keeping his hip up, and when Pine went across on it, he used Pine's pressure to bring himself to his feet. Six to 1 here in the second period. About 1:10 to go. Pine also with 1:42 riding time.
He's pretty much been in control this entire time.
And this is the time in the last match we saw Pine not really take chances from this point forward. He just kind of stayed solid, and if his opponent makes a mistake, he'll capitalize on that. I think Pine shifts into a whole little different gear right here. Kranitz with a good shot, though. Going to finish on that. 3-point takedown. 6-4. Pine still in the lead. Kranitz working the riding time down a little bit. Pine back to his feet. Gets his 1. 7-4. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. So Kranitz right back in the match with the takedown. Pine can't slide this one into cruise control just yet. Ten seconds to go in the period.
And that will do it. And a little extracurricular afterwards as they were wrestling through the whistle. Let's take a look here, Tommy, as to how Kranitz was able to make this a 7-4 game.
Pine trying to snap him down. He literally pulls Kranitz into his leg to finish the takedown there. Nice job by Kranitz. And we start in a neutral position here in the third period. A little pushing and shoving, exchanging addresses so they can get their Christmas cards sent to each other. We start in neutral. Pine in on the shot here. He's trying to elevate, keep that leg up. Sitting on Kranitz's chest now, trying to flip his hips, gets the takedown there. 10-4 Pine right now.
And now gets to work the riding time. It's climbing north of 140 right now, and
he's got that cross wrist locked up in there, so he's really got some pressure. He's got that leg locked up, pressured there. Down on mat 3, we got the challenge brick out, and that's semifinal bout with Perrine.
I think that's Ryder going with just a last-ditch effort, because over a 174, Perrine would have won it with basically a buzzer-beating takedown.
11-4 the score here, inside of a minute to go. Riding time locked in for Pine. Kranitz out quickly, hips out.
But Tommy, to your point, they do have a neutral party looking at the replays.
Longtime friend Gary Berkowitz, official here in Ohio for a long time, helping with the video replays. Kranitz trying to work into an underhook there, knowing he's got to have a throw here with 20-some seconds to go. Pine with a not real good shot, and Kranitz spins around behind him, gets the takedown, quickly turns Pine back out, gets his 1. 12-8 with 10 seconds to go.
Pine with 2 minutes plus of riding time, so essentially 13-8. 3, 2, 1, and Pine's going to advance with a 13-8 victory, but a well-wrestled and hard-earned match there for the Clarion wrestler. Moving on. to Saturday's championship round.
Absolutely. Kranitz let him know he was in a bout there. Never stopped coming after him.
That moves us on to 197. Sam Mitchell from Buffalo versus Cameron Wood of